know what, y'all? I feel like in a vlogging mood. I feel in a vlogging mood. I just vlogged on Monday, but you know what? I'm just like, let's keep going. That vlog was like an hour and 40 minutes, and ever since I've been vlogging on my phone, it hasn't been too bad. I've been vlogging on my phone versus like doing some clips on my phone, some clips on my like actual camera. So they're very easy to edit for the most part. So yeah, I've been in the zone, but just got the Amazon packages. So these were delivered last night and they are so wet. So I'm gonna take them out. So first things first, I got this frame. It's definitely on the crappier side of what I imagined it. It's kind of disappointing, but it's fine. But I'm just gonna put cork in it anyways and make this like an outside frame for pins. And then I got whatever's in here. I don't know what this is actually, so let's see. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is normally girls' day, but I have an eyelash appointment because I forgot to make schedule out eyelash appointments. It was around the holiday time-ish. I usually have them scheduled out. Oh yeah, a new one of these came. It's like the continuation of the saga. And now I just have a wet box. Got everything. I'm gonna put this in the laundry room. It's disgusting. Toss it away. Alright. Actually, I probably need to pick that up. But no, just more paper. So yeah, so I'm living the dream. Also, my hair looked way less greasy than the last videos because I washed it yesterday because I have a lash appointment. But anyways, I forgot to do my schedule them out. So the only day that she had available until it would be like way too late is today. So girls' day, not a thing today. We're going to be doing it the good old tomorrow, which is fine. We all got the flexible schedules, but I'm gonna do a lot of like random projects today. Actually, I have to finish 2 of Hannah's Valentine's Day presents because they're both kind of like a DIY type situation. So I'm gonna finish those probably. Well, the one has taken so many sessions of like messing with, but I should finish them today. Then I'm gonna work on that cork board thing. I'm gonna work on organizing my scrapbooking supplies, and then I am also going to fix one of my kids' squishmallows. Has a hole in it, so we're gonna go ahead and fix. This is very hot. Fix that on up, and then I have my breakfast, of course, because I am starving. I've been hungry since last night. Also, y'all, last night. So in my last one, I was like, oh, maybe I'll finish Iron Play. I did not do that night, but I finished it last night, so only a day off. And y'all, what? I feel like there was just like so much like action in the last like 100 pages that I was just like this the whole time. There was 2 parts in particular where I was like, the one part, if you read it, you know, where the person who hasn't even like been a thing for a while, yeah, you know that part. I was like this. And I like reread it. And I was like, maybe it'll change if I reread it. And then the last like page of sorts, the last page, I was like, no. And I'm still like, I still got the chills. Thinking about it. I gave it a 4 because a lot of the book, I feel like it was long and nothing was going on. And we could have did without a lot of it. I know like a lot of it like comes back into Play of Swords or like character building, etc., etc. I get it, you know, I get it. But at the same time, that was like 600 pages or whatever. That's kind of long. Anytime my Apple Watch, my arm is like itchy. It's kind of long. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little long for all the things that happened. But, you know, am I mad that I read it? Where's my fan remote? I'm happy I read it. Yes. Am I going to read the next one? Also, yes. Am I, like, shook? Yes. Do I feel like it could have used, like, 200 pages less? Yes. That is where I'm at with that book, so it got a 4. It got a 4. Is it my favorite book of the year? No. Was Fourth Wing my favorite book of the year? Yes. So, that's the opinions on that. So yeah, I'm gonna do all of that, and then I'm gonna also, like I said, I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna try and put cork in. I bought cork, and make like my own little thing. I might actually see, Tony has a bigger 3D printer than Nick, so I'm wondering if he could just print me frames, if I can like find them, like 3D print them, and then I could just like paint them. But I'm still gonna use this one because it wasn't super expensive or anything, and I do like the shape of it for pins. But I feel like even I could probably just design something. I'm sure it's not like wildly hard to learn the program to just like whip something up. I feel like I'm like big brain enough for that, not big brain enough for everything else. Yesterday I also did my kids' Valentine's besides Bennett, because Bennett will actually like enjoy doing his. But basically I just took these like cellos, like I got them on Amazon. I might actually do something for the shop with them, like little Valentines. Maybe I'll do like 100, and like the first 100 orders on like the Valentine's near release will get a pack. And then I was thinking like getting something to put in it, like maybe a card that I can like write a note on, or like sign at least, and then like some vinyls or something. I don't know. Or I could do like die cut stickers. Honestly, it's one of those things that it might be cheaper just for me to order them versus like printing, cutting, paying somebody to cut them. Something like that I'm thinking would be cute. Would be cute. Also, Nick got me this. I'm pretty sure it was like the same exact listing. I just needed to click like the USB-C or whatever this is called. So let's see if how this works. It already looks like oddly fancier. Okay. So basically, I'm assuming it like works off the battery of my phone. Is there batteries in this little thing? I got one with 2 basically because like if me and Hannah do like BG Girly videos, it'd be good to have. And then also if I want to do like videos where it's like ASMR-y, it might be helpful to have 2. But yeah, I'm like interested to see how this goes. There's this. I'm assuming you might have to charge it. I don't know. Maybe I should look at the instructions. Give her a little flubby flap. Blah, blah, blah. How to use. Click power button, light note. For use of blah, blah, blah port, there is no battery in receiver and no need to charge during live. If the phone port is low during live, so I don't think you have to actually charge it, which is weird because I'm like, how do these get battery? You go, because there's like a little port. I don't know. So let's try it. Is this working? Okay, first things first is I painted this frame. I painted it with like, this is from Target for 99 cents, fire red, and then also glitter explosion. I think it turned out really cool because I'll show you what it's for in a second, but I can't show you what the other thing I painted is because it's like for a gift. But basically, Hannah's friend Kieran is crazy, and he got me this for Christmas, and I was very shooketh. So it was in a black frame, which I feel like works for like the rest of my house, but in here we need something bright and sparkly, if you know what I mean. So I don't know how long I haven't been filming for. So the too long didn't read is that I'm setting up bins for me and Hannah's antics, which are scrapbooking, and I also got us diamond painting. Like these were like $6, and I was like, oh, like it was like on Amazon. I was like, let's try it out. I don't want to spend $1 bazillion, but I got me like a Disney one and her like a Hogwarts one. It looked kind of cool. But I figured like it could be a cute like activity to do. But anyways, I got these bins on Amazon for a calyx that I have, so we can put all of our scrapbooking stuff like individually in each, which works out because they're like 13 by 13, and then everything is usually 12 by 12. But I was saying that, and I have to get other things out to like throw in there, that did I say it's a diamond painting, or was that in the last one? I got us diamond paintings. They're like $6 on Amazon, $8. So I was saying I got this, and I was like, oh, I could put like a bunch of stuff in here. And then she's like, Andrea, this is like less than a trip's amount of pages. It's like 10 pages, so front and back 20. So I was thinking about using this for whenever we're thinking about taking Lila in, what month? In like the fall. This actually just barely fits. I'm just gonna have to like put it like sideways. We're thinking about taking her, actually I'm probably not gonna put it in there then. We're thinking about taking her while she's still like free for tickets, even though we'll probably only go like 3 days. But yeah, so I think I might use that for that trip. But I think that'd be fun. I also said I think we're gonna be going as a family. Where's all my stuff? I think we're gonna be going as a family in might need these. In, what's it called? January with Nick's brother's family. Because they've never been to Disney. So we might go and then have my in-laws come to get an Airbnb and then just do stuff with them. Because Nick's brother, oddly enough, because Nick has 3 siblings and none of them are like the same as us. That's how, I don't know how else to put it, like personality, lifestyle. None of them are the same as us. So it's like it's wild how like 4 kids from the same parents all are so different. But yeah, that's like kind of the thing. But we're gonna go with his brother, which I feel like is in some ways the oddest of the choices, but we get along best with Nick's brother. That's kind of the kick out and caboodle of it, if I'm being honest with you. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start filling up this, like, thing with different supplies. I did make I'm just gonna put a bunch of stuff in here, too. I wish I had, like, a bigger bin, but I do not. I did buy a bunch of stuff from scrapbook.com, because they did have, anything that's too big for this, I'm just going to place over there. A really, really cute, it's like a, which I don't know how they get away with it, but, you know, I don't know, ask you questions. Like Disney, like, inspired stuff. It's not, like, Disney licensed, it's just, like, inspired, I don't know, like Disney World inspired. And they have like Small World ones, Adventureland ones. At least I don't think it's like inspired. Oh my god, I love this. I am cherishing this forever. This is from Marg's sister Mona. It's my memory box because I had it like hung up, but it just kept falling. So pictures of the fam. I always save like whenever anybody sends me like a cookie delivery or something. This one's from Hannah. This one's from Kit and Jess. I always save the little cards. This is a picture of me, Nick, and Bennett at Disney whenever we went. This is from Kit and Jess as well. I don't save like every card anybody has ever gave me, but I save ones that like have something cute written in it, or I really like the card itself. Most cards that like Nick gives me, I save. This one's from Marg. Kids. This one's from Maddie. Love her. Amanda and Andy. My Christmas cards from this year. I do have some Disney pictures in here. There's like a lot of pictures, but I think that Hannah like got all of these printed, so I'm just gonna leave these ones in here. Cards Against Humanity. I thought it was cool that we got like a PR box from them because they're like like a bigger brand. I have a bunch of musical things that I want to put in there. I saw 6 both in Broadway in Austin, and then I also saw it in New York, and then I also saw Moulin Rouge. I did leave, like, I felt bad, but I did leave like halfway through it because I was very like uncomfortable and like not having a good time because I'm just troublesome of sorts. I have a bunch of stuff from New York, which I might just do its own little thing. Like I have the little menu from I don't know if it's iMilky or iMilky. This was really good. The what are they called? The rice ball. So good. Little Shop of Horrors. I really liked. I think this is all my Disney. So I have like Wakana boxes in here, because you never know. Wicked. One of my many playbills. I think this is from 2017. 2015. This is from Gen Con. I'm gonna leave my Gen Con stuff in here because I don't think we're gonna do Gen Con right away. More stuff from Gen Con, from the D&D sessions that we did. Super fun. I have some like papers of these. I don't know which ones those are from. I have Chicken Guy, which is Disney, so I will put that in there. And then the Halloween bag, so I'm gonna save that. And then also, this is also a Orlando thing. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna throw all this in here. I don't really have, it's funny because I got rid of a lot of my scrapbooking stuff. I have a lot of like Christmas scrapbooking stuff, but we did not go to Disney during Christmas. But then this is like my Disney bucket of things. There's like a Happy Meal book. I think that's from our first trip. I have more of these things, which I should probably pull out the other ones. We do have pictures of us playing, so I could probably figure out what trips they are from, which I actually need to print out more sheets. I have park maps and things. Like, I want to, like, I told Hannah, I was like, yeah, I really want to Pete the Cat. I should actually just give this to Theo because he would really love this. I'll save it and see if Hannah wants it, but if not, when we went to, what's it called? Universal. Hated it. Flower and Garden. Like the little maps and things. I don't think I kept anything really. Like, and then our Munchlings. A locker ticket. We hit 500 followers on BGG. A little Country Bears, Chicken Guy. So I think I was telling Hannah I want to like, and then I have all my pictures in here from Shutterfly in like the little bag. And then I also have a bag. But I told her I want to like start this before we go to Disney, which we currently have 2 Disney trips planned. Which I'm very excited about because we haven't went in a while, and I feel like for me, Disney's like my recharge. And we talked about this very recently where I feel like when I'm home, like I do read, I'm trying like my hardest to like read at night and spend the weekends like mostly not working. It's just like whenever you have a small business or whenever you own a business, it's hard to turn off work. And honestly, going on a vacation with my family is not really relaxing at this point. I think whenever my kids get older it will be, and we're gonna try and just do like one thing a year and call it a day. We actually were supposed to go on a cruise, but we're just not because the kids are just at like weird ages where it's just tough, because I have a 2, almost 4 and a 6-year-old. So it's just a little rough around the parts. So Disney's like my time where I can go for like a week, the weekdays. And I don't feel bad because Nick, basically the kids are in school or daycare or whatever the whole time for the most part. So I don't feel like I'm like losing like 4 hours, like probably actually more like 3 hours a day. And most of it's like feeding them, bathing them, putting them to bed, etc. And like maybe an hour of playtime. And then I'm like home for the weekends. But I feel like it's my time to like recharge mentally, because obviously I'm still doing things. I think that I could do like maybe 1 trip a year where I just like go to the beach and like lay around, but I feel like whenever I do that, I do start to get a little bit feeling guilty that I'm not like doing something, and then I just start to feel anxious. And I feel like especially prior to kids was even worse, because now I'm like, oh, I want to spend time with my kids. Prior to the kids was worse, I feel, because I just felt like I needed to be working all the time. Like, because, like, what else do I have to do? So, like, even when I went on vacations, I would just work a lot of the times. Like, we would do a couple things, and I would just feel guilty, and then I would just work all the time. And, like, half the time I went on vacation, I just came home early because I was, like, just felt, like, anxious about, like, not working as much as I could. And I just felt, like, sick about it. So, I feel like it's gotten better because I do have kids, so I have something that I'm like, okay, like, I can't feel guilty about spending time with my family. But I do need time where I can just be like, okay, I'm going to have fun for 5 days and like just recharge so that I could get back on my go And I'm so excited for Gen Con this year. We're going for the whole time, and it's gonna be a blast. Also in this bin, I do have my, these are my bunny corns, and basically for D&D, which I'm just gonna take these out of the bag, and then I'm just gonna save this bag for when I need to send something home with my in-laws or something. These are for D&D, my familiar. I could call upon any familiar, but I think that, I don't know what it's called. It's called like starts with an A, I think. That the, like, if you look up like D&D bunny corn, it has like a different name. It's not gonna happen for me, but I like to have props. I like to do a little bit of the cosplay type situation. So I have extras of those just in case I ever want to call upon a new one. But Lucifer's kind of my boo at the moment. But yeah, so that's that. So basically I ordered a bunch of stuff. I think I spent like $150 ish on scrapbook.com on those things because they're so cute. So basically I need a scrapbook. Will be a good place to start. Hannah has like a bunch of different stuff, so she's gonna be able to fill up her little bin, and we have 2 more bins just in case we need it. So I'm excited to go to Hobby Lobby probably tomorrow and get a scrapbook so we can start laying things out. But I like have issues with like finishing sentences, but I feel like let me get this other thing out because it's part of. Hannah already knows that this is somehow part of something that I need. But I want to start like scrapbooking so that whenever we go next time, we know what to save for our scrapbooks, if that makes sense. We can be like, oh, I wish we had this, this, and this. Or like while we're there, we'll be like, oh, this would be cute to save for our scrapbook. So that's kind of the start of my organization. I do have other stuff, but it's like so like mixed in that I'm just like, we're gonna hold. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sew this. There's like a little hole right here. Theo's like pulling the stuffing out, and I'm like, Theo, I need to fix that. And then I'm probably just gonna put this away since I'm not gonna use it anytime soon. Have all of our games out for tomorrow. I think Amanda's coming over in the PM, so we have like a little, we organized things last week. These are games we want to play with Amanda. We have Isle of Cats, we have Azul, Summer Pavilion, with the expansion. We have Parks with expansions, which we have been trying to get through our expansions a little bit, which I think after this one, I only really have Terraforming Mars, both the card game and the regular game expansions, as far as games that we have played. And I have the expansion for that. It's going to be the only... Oh, and then Viticulture's expansion. But these are like... I'll explain the organization here. So, basically, these are games we want to play with Amanda. Also Forever Home, because I think she'll really like this, like, theme. And then these are 2 sections where we're going to play them in the morning, because these games are heavier, and then these require Nick because they're 3+. So basically me and Hannah will play these games, which they're both 1 to 4 games. I think this is 1 to 4. There might be 2 to 4. But they'll only go up to 4, so we're not going to play them on game night anyways. But we're not going to make Nick play those ones. We're going to make Nick play these ones with us. So there's a pie game and a baking game. Both of them are technically trick-taking games, which I got a pack of 4, and I read the back of them. It was prior to me knowing that I don't like trick-taking games. And 2 of them, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to like these, so I'm just going to re-gift them, TBH. I know people who will like them way better. But these ones, I was like, I'll try these ones. So 2 out of 4 ain't bad, but it was prior to me knowing, but it's all good. I also want to play Final Girl sometime, but it's like, it's a 1 player only, and I feel like I'm just always too tired for it. But anyways, so those are like, we need to do Girls' Day in the morning, do these heavier games, which I need to watch another video on this, and then rewatch the video on Great Western Trail. I told Hannah she needs to watch it. I should probably remind her. And then this is another like situation where we're going to play this like in the morning, because Hadrian's Wall is like a little bit of a heavy roll and write, in my opinion. Or is it a flip and write? I don't really know. But we tried figuring it out the one time. I really wish Rodney had a video on it, because I feel like it would be way easier to figure out. And then these were games we were going to play the other day, which didn't finish. So Cottage Garden. And then we were going to put the expansions of this in here and play 1 round of Sorcerer's Arena, which is pretty fun. It's not my favorite, but it's fun. And then we need to figure out how to play this game. We're going to work on this week, because Tony bought this game, and it is a 4 to 9 player game, which is kind of bizarre. I'm getting a phone call. Nothing important. Okay. 4 to 9 player game, which is kind of bizarre. So we can't actually play this unless like Tony comes over, which he did offer to. But we're going to try and just like lay it out, organize it. It's a heavier game, and see if we can figure out how to play it, because we do want to play it this weekend. Along with, we want to play Exo World Survival, which is a cooperative game that me and Hannah played. We haven't played with the group yet. We were sent this. It is so fun. And then we were also, Tony got this game called like Ninja Sloths or something. I'm going to be honest with you. It does not look good. We're going to play that. And then it's kind of like a Tony week. And then we'll probably also just play, My City Roll and Build. I thought there was another one we were going to play, but I don't remember. And then we kind of have like a preliminary stack going for Valentine's Day games. We also do want to play this Terraforming Mars, the deck game or card game. We have these 2 expansions for regular Terraforming Mars as well that we need to play. But we're getting on a roll, getting things done, and it's been a good time. Here's my cork. So I'm thinking cut it out, glue it in, call it a day. I got a voicemail. Sweet. I feel like I have been getting calls for like 15 years for Ronald Johnson. Ronald Johnson is my telemarketing thing. I'm pretty sure that he passed away though at some point. Me and Ronald Johnson were close, which is weird because I do have a grandfather named Ronald, but his last name is not Johnson. But he comes from he was born and like lived in a place that has Johnson in the name, which is very weird. He's still alive, so I don't think they're also using code names of first name and place where they lived. Anyways, so yeah, that's the setup. I'm gonna go sew this, do what I need to do with this fake knife. It was so funny. So we were playing D&D, and Nick, like, it's just so weird, honestly. Like, sometimes I'm just like, what? Which actually, he's at the gym. And he's like, we're going to this like carnival in the game to get something done, and then he pulls out this like puppet with this like, and it doesn't have the knife. This knife's like on the table, and then he like grabs the knife. But it was bizarre. Honestly, sometimes I'm just like, yep, that's my husband. It's weird. So, but honestly, I guess so am I. Okie dokie, that one's done. It's a little wonky because I can't like sew it inside out, but my kids are not picky, so they will be happy that this is the way it is. So yeah, it's right there. So that's done. I'm gonna work on the thing for Hannah, which I can't show you. It's so funny. I have to make sure to tell Nick like, hey, like I can keep this right, because I don't plan on giving it back. It's so funny. But anyways, so I'm gonna work on that, and then I just got a notification on my phone, which basically how I remember everyone's birthday, because I have the worst memory ever with birthdays. It's just dates are not fun for me. It's gonna be my bestie Bree's daughter's birthday soon, so I need to make sure and ask her, what should I get for her birthday? Question mark. Off Amazon or something you thinking? Or should I just use my imagination? She already read that, so I have everybody's birthdays on my phone, so then I have it set to alert me the day of their birthday and then 1 week before their birthday, because basically anything can be purchased on Amazon. I can keep this fake knife forever, right? Question mark. That's for Nick. So a week gives me time to figure out what exactly needs to be purchased. Because also they don't live here, so I'm just gonna ship it right to them. This is such a cute notebook. I'm gonna add to my wish list. I get distracted very easily. All right. I was like, what the heck is Hannah talking about? But now I'm like, okay. She sent me like a D&D group. I'll subscribe and watch later because that's very loud. List. Okay. She said use your imagination. She said normally she wouldn't trust people's imagination, but she trusts my imagination. So love her. Love her, love her, love her. So I'm going to have to think of something. I'll think of something. Okay, so I'm in the same spot as I was. I'm going to hide the thing that I can't show you so that I can give you a different angle to look at. Maybe not. I'm also going to shove this fan because it's, even the noise is starting to annoy me a little bit. Working on, well, I just placed an order for Happy Planner because I saw something and I was like, so cute. I just return it back on. Okay, so got distracted into that. Now I'm gonna look for stuff for Bree's daughter for her birthday. So I'm thinking of maybe, because I'm in my board game era, getting her some board games. She's going to be 4. Or maybe just like generally activities to do, because I feel like sometimes that's kind of like overlooked in the gift department and it's more like just regular toys. So I'm thinking, I'm like, what does like Theo enjoy? Because she's gonna be 4, right? Because then Theo's gonna be 4, yeah. So Theo really likes the I Found It game. The Disney I Found It, like the card game, so I'm getting that. And then I'm getting let me put this full screen because I have a bunch of custom art on my desktop. I'm gonna get the, let me see if I can get like a bigger picture of it going. Here we go. Dot It. We're basically like little stickers, but it's like a mess-free like kind of coloring. So this one is unicorns and princesses. So I think I'm gonna get that. And then I like to get, every time like I place like an order, like I buy something for kids, I like to get a book. So I'm trying to think of like what books Theo's pretty into right now. But also I'm gonna look in 4-year-old books. 4-year-old books. And see if there's any like that really tickle my fancy. I know last year I got her a bunch of like bedtime story books. That was like the request, so I literally just bought her like a bazillion. Right now TT's really into Pete the Cat, but I don't know about it for D, so I might still just get Pete the Cat because I feel like who doesn't like Pete the Cat? Like Fancy Nancy is a popular one in my house. Could do like a Valentine's Day book because it is pretty close to Valentine's. Let's look up Valentine kids book. Harvey the Heart has too many farts. Oh my god. Love from Bluey. Happy Valentine's Day from the Critters. Berenstain Bears. How to Catch a Lovosaurus. All of these sound like, ooh, Pete the Cat Valentine. Pete the Cat Valentine's Day is cool. I think it's a sign. We're gonna get a Pete the Cat book. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stick that in the cart. So now we have 2 activities and I'm trying to think like what else does Theo like currently? Likes Play-Doh, but I will never. Like, pre-kids, I bought in some questionable presents for kids, but like post having kids, do not buy people Play-Doh and slime. Like, I don't care even if you think, oh yeah, I've seen them play with it. Just don't do it, because like, that's not your place. That's not your place to buy them Play-Doh and slime. It's just not the place. Maybe I'll just do like a board game. Board game 4-year-old. I know there's a couple. There's like a fish one that my kids like. By Haba or whatever. That's pretty good. Like a matching game. I know Theo also really likes Go Fish, so maybe I'll get that. Go Fish. Do they just have like plain old Go Fish, or is there all like these like packs of Go Fish? We have a Christmas Go Fish. They have Go Shark. That's interesting. Santa Claus. All of these look kind of not like where, like, do they just have like a, oh, they have like a pack, but I don't know if that's like necessary. Go Fish card game, 3+, $7. Okay. Go Fish. So there's this. Go Fish. But I'm like, do I want to get 2 card games? I don't really know. I don't really know about it. Now I'm struggling to think of what else to get. What's Slap Burger? That looks interesting. You like Legos? Like a little Lego? Just trying to think of things to like do. Trying to think, like, what else is Theo like doing? He's playing dress up, playing vacation, which is playing vacation. A book, 2 activities. I feel like I need something else. Let me look at her wish list and see if there's anything on there that looks fun. I feel like Bree's wish lists are a little bit more like practical. I want to be the fun aunt. Scissor skills book. That's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, there's like air tag stuff and containers. Bluey Trouble. I don't really like Trouble and Monopoly for kids. I just don't think, like, my kids don't really like it. I think I'm gonna go with the Scissor Skills book too. I think that's a good one. I actually should get Theo one of those. I might actually get him one, order one after to have. Okay, so I think that's a little fun activity themed thing. I'm trying to think of like what else. I feel like my imagination's not on my side today. Oh, Go Shark is like Go Fish but with sharks. That's spooky. I'm like looking at all the other things that I found. Okay, I found a couple more things because these were all pretty cheap things. So my card is about $50, but I feel like we got some bangers. So I'm getting a Disney matching game, which they had Disney or Disney Princess, but I'm going with the classic Disney characters. So I feel like the colors are a little bit more varied, which I feel like will be helpful with matching. And then a pair of binoculars. I feel like that's very, very fun. My kids have these exact binoculars. The Scissor Skills book, the Pete the Cat Valentine's Day is cool. The Dot It sticker books, which are so fun. I put them in Theo's wish list because I feel like those are great for that age. Theo loves stickers and loves coloring, but coloring can sometimes be messy. So it's nice for like if you're like want a mess-free activity. And then the I Found It game. So I feel like that's a good little selection of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out and ship that, and then that is done. Oh, just doing the do today. I do have one more kit that needs done. Ugh, but I'm just like not in the mood today. I need to add in their delivery address. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I am probably going to do the last thing I need to do for the one present for Hannah, and then I'm gonna probably film a haul clip because I have like a thing sitting here, and then maybe work on this pin board and then maybe work on that kit. I also, like I said, I have an eyelash appointment today. I'm not drinking my energy drink fast enough. That's like where I'm at. And we'll continue on. Okay, so I'm really getting all the things done today. I want to get like a little baggie to like put all of these in, to just be able to like store it in there. I also have this that I should be like actually using to hold y'all on, but actually let's go ahead and do it. I pulled it out yesterday and then I kind of forgot it existed because I do have to take off my pop pocket, which is kind of annoying, but also it's like I'm out and about. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay. So I got some things organized and I'm going to work on this real quick just to see how it works. And then I can figure out if I want to continue with like my idea of, move it this way a little bit so you can't see what's behind me over there, but this is a way better angle. I need to stop being lazy. Okay. So, see if I want to like continue with like making my own little pin boards. I just think it's cute. This is going to be so messy. I need to vacuum my floor anyways, so it's all good. So we're just going to like slip one out because I'm going to try and keep the rest like contained. Maybe I should do like this and then I can just like vacuum my desk because I can already feel it's feeling disgusting. So here's the frame. And then I'm just going to pop this out, which I guess if I did like my own frames, I would just like trace the inner of it and then on a piece of paper and then cut the piece of paper out and then do the same thing. So I'm gonna try and not like waste too much of this area. So we're gonna go ahead and just like put it as close to the edge because I'll probably use like the scraps elsewhere. And then obviously the less that I have to cut, the better. So this like fits in the lip of it. It's not gonna be like hanging out. And then I'm just gonna cut it. And then I'm going to glue her in and then I can just put pins on her. But I think it's cute because I do have like all my pins back here. And then I do have some over here. I bought those on Etsy. It was, I'm not going to lie, kind of expensive. And it's kind of like slim on what you can get. So I think it'd be fun to be able to make my own. And then I can like paint them or whatever. And I think that'd be like a fun, like I have fun doing these like little silly activities, if I'm being honest with you. Like the sewing, the painting, the like just doing whatever. Like I have fun doing stuff like this. And then I feel like I get like excited about it because I like put it up. Like I'm excited about that Taylor Swift frame because I like painted it and now it seems like very like, I don't know, customized and sparkly to my life. Hoping that this works because it is very, very messy. I'm trying to show you, but at the same time, it's just like not the journey of the day to be showing. It did make a lot of mess. I should have did this like in the garage or something, but like I said, I need to vacuum anyway, so it's not a big deal. And then literally I just was thinking I could even just like, the only thing is I don't know if this cork is like necessarily thick enough to put pins in. I guess I could test it, but I did save the like backing because I was like, oh, maybe I should just put this back in here versus trying to like, because then I don't even have to glue it. I have to glue like future ones because there won't be like a specific backing for it, but like NBD, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to see the hole. See, it's pretty cute, right? And then it's like a custom whatever. It'd be cute to go to like, I feel like it's not necessarily my aesthetic, but like thrift stores and get frames. So you could probably find some like cute ones and then just do this. Maybe I'll do that, but I'd have to like go to many thrift stores. But like, how cute is this? Right? And then let's get a pin and see how she blows. I think what I'll do is I'm going to make a bunch of frames, I think, and then go through my pins and kind of like curate, like maybe I'll do like a whole, like this would not be enough for all my Murray pins, but do like a whole, maybe like, for example, here's Winnie the Pooh. Maybe do like a whole Winnie the Pooh. That is so cute. Do like a whole little Winnie the Pooh one or like all Daisy pins. Like, come on. Is that not adorable? So this was a picture frame and I have the little like glass part. It's like not glass. How adorable is this? I am so excited. And I was thinking I can put them on my wall, right? But another idea, again, I don't want to show you what's on my floor. I could put some like on the edge of my calyx here to kind of decorate that up. And I could just, with these, since there's not like, I could just put like command strips on the back and just stick. I'm pretty sure we're just lighted over there. But even these would look cute over here and doing one on each. So maybe we'll just kind of see. I could always just like see if I see something at like Walmart or Target or something that I can just pick up. But it'd be cool just to 3D print like whatever I want, like flowers and like the Mickey head and more circles and like kind of varying sizes. I do need a vacuum. I'm going to vacuum my whole office. I'm going to like clear everything out and then vacuum. But come on, is that not adorable? I don't remember how much this frame was though. That's like kind of the curious part. The cork I think was like $12 for 4 sheets, which I feel like is not bad because even if I did another one of these, I could do probably a whole nother circle on this, if not like a bigger square, but this is adorable. I'm very excited. Okay. So, making sure you can't see anything. I'm going to pull a melting basket because I don't have much left in my melting basket. I have this, which is like one day-ish in the living room. I have this, which is going to be probably one day in my bedroom. So I'll probably use that tonight, and then I'll also switch out this tonight. And actually this won't go off till like midnight, so I'll probably switch it out tomorrow morning. And then I have a little bit of this left, which is basically like maybe 2 days in my office, more likely 1 and then some scraps. That's basically like 1 day's worth of wax. So let's go ahead and pull some things. I do have to like chop the wax them. So we're just going to put everything in and then I'll pull everything out that needs to be chopped. But I'm going to use up some of like the smaller stuff in here. Actually, maybe I'll try and do everything that doesn't need to be chopped this one. And then the next time I do it, I'll do everything that needs to be chopped. So this is zucchini bread sugar cookie royale. I had another one of these like puppy packs, but I did use it this week. I just like pulled it out and used it. So we're going to use up that. Chocolate chip cookies and carbs. So this would be good for like the living room or I'll probably do it in the bedroom, to be honest. This is good for my office. Chocolate chip cookie carbs. I'll put 2 in each warmer. I have this pretzel. Probably use this in my bedroom. What else does it need to be chopped? A lot of Rose Gold probably. Cola and Cookie Land I'll do in the living room. Koopa Claus is coming to town. I'll probably do in the bedroom because I really, really enjoy that scent. This is not need to be chopped. Going Crazy, which is pistachio, vanilla, butter, fudge, and birthday cake. I think I melted this recently and it was really good. So probably melt that in the living room. Mint chocolate chip cookie land. I'll probably do this in my office because Nick doesn't really love mint. They've come to find out. Absolute oatmeal cookies. I might not even melt this. I don't really love oatmeal cookies. It is mixed with coffee though, so maybe I'll give it a go just to see the combo. Pistachio custard cookies, which is vanilla custard, toasted pistachio, honey almonds, and fresh baked sugar cookies. I wonder if this one smells like body care. It's like a lighter almond scent, but we'll give it a go, probably in the living room. Circus Concessions and Cookie Land, I'll probably do this in my office, maybe 2 days. Waffle Cone, enough for my office for 1 day. Donut Noel Cookie Land, probably it's like more of an office for a day and a half. I might like mix some of these together and call it a day, like any scraps I have left. The rest is all stuff that needs chopped. Cookie Land, again, can like mix and match. Like maybe I can cut me off. I have too many alarms. The Donut Noel Cookie Land and the Cookie Land I can mix together and make like a bigger area out of it. Carbs. We're just gonna use up a lot of these little bags, honestly. Opposite of keto. A lot of Rose Girls. Pistachio. Can always mix with everything. Almond Cookie Land. These are like kind of big, but I'll just use them in my office so I don't have them. Then Royal Sugar Cookie, which is Sugar Cookie Royale. We're just doing, it's a Rose Girls cake basically. Almond Funnel Cake, Nilla Noel. Again, I don't really like funnel cake. I'm also in there. And I think the last one that'll fit is pistachio macaron or macaroon, almond, and espresso. Doesn't really smell like anything. My last case also didn't smell like anything. These are a little bit older. They're like almost 2 years old, so I don't know if that's the case, but I need to get through some things. Oh, here's some more in here. We'll just throw like these little babies in because again, I can like use them up, and the rest are all bigger bags. Oh wait, here's another 2-pack that could be cute. Almond Cookie Land. So we got a lot of stuff here, but this will last me like probably a week and a half, but at least I have stuff pulled. And then this drawer is getting a little, I don't want you to see what's down here, but a little empty. So I'm gonna have to definitely do some like wax organization. Probably with my next pool will be a lot of chopping because a lot of this stuff's like big and I can't just throw it into one warmer. I'll probably do a lot of chopping with my next round and then do a like move up of wax because these 3 bins by the next one should be basically almost empty. I kind of wanted to pull in some, like, what is this, Andrea? This Hannah's Baby selection is, oh wait, I also have this one. So I could like add that together and then I'll put this up here just to, yeah, I'll actually just put this in here, Hannah's Baby. Actually just cut it and then just throw it in for this week. It's like a little puppy. It almost looks like the dog from, like Falcor almost, from The Neverending Story. He's now cut in half, so I'll put that in too. Okay. That seems manageable. My alarm went off to tell Hannah to bring some games for tomorrow. Even though I told her last night. I'm going to re-reminder just in case we need to take pictures of them for reviews. Also, Nick's bringing me home a large flat rate box because I'm going to make Kane a like little like box of stuff. So I had 2 copies of Iron Flame, the Black Edge edition, the black sprayed edge. And I sent him Fourth Wing for Christmas and he has not read it yet. So I'm just going to send him this as well because he does want to read this. So I figured if I have an extra copy, I'll send it to him. And then also that company, book outlet accidentally sent me all of Divergent. And I already have Divergent, and they were like, just keep it and give it to somebody. So I'm going to send it to Kane because he has not read Divergent, and I feel like he would like it. And also I do have 2 scoopables that I'm not going to use to send him. So have these as well. But yeah, I have that, and then I'll probably like maybe go through some more wax and send some off his way because that's usually what I do. He's my destash buddy because he like scents that I like. So if I ever need to like destash a little, he's the person to go to. So as far as what's up next, I need to get a baggie for that camera just because I don't want to lose any of the pieces. And then I think it's time to like get to actual work, which I don't have my watch on. Like I said, I have lash appointment at 1. So I can't forget about that. I'll probably set an alarm. And then I need to work on kits. But the thing is like, I think that there's art that I want to use coming out on Friday. And I really want to use it. So if I did a kit, it probably won't come out next week. And then the mystery, it's not like it would get even printing for another probably 2 weeks. So I'm kind of like, don't want to if I'm in the mood to like do other things and clean. Because I also still have Thursday and Friday this week. I'm not used to having so many, or not Thursday, I'll have Friday this week. Not being used to having so many days. And I also have tonight as well. So I think while I have energy, I am just going to not work. As far as like, I feel like I could work in bed later. But also I'm going to start a new book later. But also I think like the problem is we've had a lot of girls' days that are on Thursday. And I feel like Girl Day being on Wednesday is like a nice break in the middle of the week where like kind of can just like, it's like instead of having a lot of like alone time or me time like on the weekends or at night, I sometimes like read or take a bath, but I a lot of times work. Wednesday's like the middle of the week. It's like a little break day. Like I still usually do work Wednesday morning because Hannah usually doesn't come over till like 10:30, which by then I'm like doing stuff for probably about like at least 2.5 hours already. So I usually do work on Wednesday morning. And then we just like do things all day. So I feel like Wednesday I'm so used to being like a chill day of sorts. So now whenever girls' day is ever on like a Thursday, I'm like, I feel like Wednesday feels weird and feels funny. But I feel like I have enough stuff to do. I actually cleaned my bathroom yesterday. Like I physically cleaned it and then I also like organized it and it looks so nice. Nick was even like gushing over how good it looked. But I feel like I just don't want to work today. So, but maybe I'll like declutter some stickers because I've been meaning to do a little bit more of that. I don't know if I'll film it. I think I just like have been liking decluttering off camera for the most part because I could just like listen to an audiobook or watch a YouTube video and just like kind of chillax. And then I want to get that like calyx set up. And I was thinking, because actually let me just take you over there because this is probably not exciting for you sitting and watching me talk. But I was thinking that because it has 4 cubbies, I'm either going to offer it up to Nick as like a D&D cubby for the last one, or I might put kids stuff in. I haven't quite decided yet because I could put the kids Legos in it because let me show you what I'm working with here. So we had this in the laundry room before, but we had, there's like a spazzing light over here because it's like, what's it called? You don't know, like light base? I don't know. But anyways, all of these bins are empty, I'm pretty sure. So, and we have Legos on top, but this is just kind of like hidden in the corner, which is like fine. I feel like this corner is weird. I tried putting like trees in it, but the ceilings are really tall. So I feel like anything that's not super tall, because I also have these, looks kind of silly. So this is nice because it's like white. It blends in, and especially like because I have a table right here, you don't like normally, let me show you. It doesn't really get viewed, but that Lego thing is not looking cute on top, I'm letting you know. So maybe I'll actually, because all of our D&D stuff, Nick keeps some of it in the office, and then we have some of it over in these cabinets over here, which I try to keep pretty minimally together. But basically, I'm thinking this is kind of a little bit of an eyesore. And the kids, like, the whole functionality of this is like you could use the top as like a plate, but my kids like using like regular base plates, and we have a million of them. We're basically 100% a Lego family in this house. And then I got these bins, right? I was gonna get white so that it like blends out, but I feel like, and we've also been eating at the dinner table rather than the counter. So I'm trying to keep this area just generally cleaner. So I'm thinking, one, I'll need to vacuum, or not vacuum, Windex right up here. But I'm thinking, you got a good view. I hid this because it was driving me nuts one day, so we'll put that back. And then these are empty, but I'll obviously save these because I'm gonna use them elsewhere. These back. Yeah. And then in here we'll do Hannah's bin on top. And my kids don't ever touch this stuff. My kids like are very good about like not going into things that they're not supposed to. That's like one thing my kids are excellent at. They don't ever go through cabinets, drawers. I have, like I said, I have a closet where like gifts hide. That's like right off of the living room. They've never went in it ever. And it's like very easily accessible. So yeah, so I'm thinking that, and then I wanted to do like an adult activity section, because me and Hannah do have like a lot of coloring stuff, and also like we need liquid color, but also whenever I color with the kids, I could go grab my secret supplies. And then I was thinking the last one could be the Legos. I just don't know if I like put Legos in here, if that's going to invite them to like go into the other drawers, but realistically, like I'm never not paying attention, you know what I mean? And I'm not putting anything in here that's like a chainsaw or something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all gonna be like, if they got into it, it really wouldn't be a huge deal. But like I said, they usually don't touch stuff that's not theirs. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna like put all of the Legos in this bin. It should realistically all fit. And let me just tell you, this is not even a fraction of the Legos we have. Because Nick has his own Legos in his room when the kids want to play in there. And then Bennett has his own sets of Legos. Theo has his own Legos. There's Duplo Legos upstairs. There's bath Legos. There's Legos everywhere in this house. So then I think I'll save this bin in the closet, or I can even put it in the garage, honestly. And then let's say Theo wants one for his room. Bennett's just go in his big drawers, which Theo's could as well, but like maybe one of them will want this for their storage in the future. But Theo doesn't have a ton of Legos, so I don't think that's necessary yet. But he definitely has his own little collection starting, and he's not as into Legos as Bennett's like super into like the 500-piece Legos and doing them all by himself. And Lila's like getting into them, way more interested in them than Theo was. Again, with this base plate, I'm probably just gonna put it in here because it doesn't fit. And then if one of the kids want it later, they don't ever use this big one. They always tend to be drawn to the smaller ones. We can have that later, but there's plenty of base plates for all my kids, plus if like any other kids come over, we have plenty. And Nick has more in his office, I'm pretty sure, but I think that looks nice all like put away. And then this is like, they love this. It's like a little like building set. It's called Motorworks, I think. So yeah, Motorworks. So you can build, it has like little screws and stuff and a screwdriver that's like electric and like a manual one, but my kids love this. But I do have, I'll show you, we do have like toys over there, which I do want to go through their toys and their books. I do want to say I feel like I've been inspired by Kirsten going through her stuff. It was funny because I watched her vlog yesterday, and I feel like half of the things she did in her vlog, I did in my vlog that I filmed the day before, and I was like, are we living the same life? Like, we made Muddy Buddy, we drank the Alanis. There was something else we did, and I was like, I look like I'm just like copying everything that she's doing, cleaning and stuff. But yeah, I've been inspired because she's cleaning like her, like everything and organizing, so I feel like I've been in the bug to do the do. So these are gonna go out probably into the garage till I need them. You never know when you're gonna need a bin. This is gonna go out into the garage, and then I'll show you what I have going on here. So I do need to clean it up a little, like tidy it, but they have some like activities up here that need to be like put away. Basically, this is a Lego Bennett's working on, and then this was like a frame thing he's working on, and then I need to just put those away. But I have all of the kids stuff that they play with while they're downstairs for the most part. So we have coloring books, colored pencils and crayons, some like puzzly things. They love playing with these, and then actual puzzles. And then over here, I keep putting this away, and Bennett keeps putting it back there on display. So I'm just like done fighting about it. It's not even fighting, it's like a silent fighting. Like, I put it away and then he puts it up, and then I put it away and then he puts it up. So it's just staying there. We have all of our game stuff, which could use a little zhuzhing. We have dice trays, organizers, like component organizers, pencils, and then we have clipboards for like roll and writes, and then all of our D&D stuff. This is like all the paperwork stuff, but Nick has all the other things. And then our like cup holders, we each have an assigned color. And then there's more like kid stuff, which I could just put like, these are like littler kids puzzles, and then like some other things that they like to play with. And then I can just put this, usually just have this stacked anyways, because it's not really realistic to have it like this. And then put this down here. I'm gonna go ahead and just, we also don't know what game this is from, so I'm gonna put this, because I don't know, it's like fell off that thing. I think then it will be fine if I toss this in here. I think that looks nice. And then whenever they want to play with this, I could just, we usually just pull it out and put it on the table. Which, like I said, we have been eating at the table, which has been really nice. We used to eat at the counter. We still eat breakfast, or if like we're not eating with the kids for some reason, like if it's a game night or something, we'll just eat at the counter. It's easier to clean up, but we have been eating at the table, and the kids have been loving it. And I have my little decorations, me and Hannah's blankets for game night. I moved these for when my in-laws come. I moved this whole situation, which will be nice because I can move this just to on top of this and leave it. So I think that looks nice. The only other toys, like I said, we have down here are these. And I do want to go through these and kind of like, I feel like once a quarter I go through them, and some of the toys go back to the kids' rooms because they drag them down. And then like some of them need to be donated. Like this one is like, we have this one now. That's Lila's. This was like Bennett's, I think. And it just like never stays not broken. Along with this, we also have these that are Lila's. So I think, which if it's Lila, it's all of my kids. My kids are sharers and carers for the most part. But yeah, kind of like maybe switch out the books that are down here so that they're more entertained, move these upstairs to the playroom, and then like go through these toys. Some of them need to go in specific people's rooms. Some of them can go to the playroom. Some of them can be donated. But I'd like ideally to have one thing of books, one thing of toys, and then get it down to just maybe maybe even put the baby carriage away and then just have these out, or just have the baby carriage and then put these in Lila's room. I don't know. And there's a part of me that says, maybe that's a later draw problem. But then there's a part of me that says, well, if you're not working, Andrea, this could be a now draw problem. So I could get it done while I'm in the mood. And then also I feel like I just need to go through books, because Kirsten's also talking about in her vlog how she's going through books and getting rid of ones that are like not age appropriate. Which I feel like for me is a little different because I have a 2-year-old. So a lot of the board books are still appropriate. But my thing is my kids are sometimes destroyers, and there's a lot of books. There's one that Theo pulls out all the time that I think I'll actually rebuy, that whenever he was little, he ripped it up. It's like a Sophie the Giraffe pop-up hide and seek book. He loves it, but it makes no sense because he destroyed it at one point, but I still read it all the time. And at the end, it's like, oh, you found Sophie, but really we don't find Sophie because Sophie's been ripped out for like 1.5 years, 2 years. So I want to go through books, and there's other ones that were also gifted to us that I don't really like. Some of the themes I'm like, I don't want to read about, so like don't align with me personally. So get rid of some of those, get rid of some that are destroyed. But like that looks nice now, right? It looks more like chill, you know, like clean. It'd be cool to get like a picture above it, but I feel like I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Should I do like a picture, or would that be weird? I don't know. It'd be cute to do, maybe during Christmas time, do a little tree over there, and every year make like new ornaments with the kids on. I think that'd be kind of cute. You put the air fryer away. Tonight I am making what I feel like this is basically like live streaming my whole day. But I feel, well, yesterday we were supposed to have this, like, we got it at Costco. It's like chicken, some kind of Asian chicken. I don't really remember, if I'm being honest, because Nick picked it out. But it was like, oh, this would be great for like a weeknight meal, so I don't have to cook. So I have the rice cooker out, and I'm gonna need more rice, so have my bag of rice out, prepped for dinner. I don't really know what I need to do for the chicken. I'm gonna have to like look into that. Also, I'm gonna put my hair up. Another thing, I think I maybe mentioned like for a second and I got distracted, is I want to get into skincare at my ripe age of 32 or 3, almost 32 or almost 33. I don't remember. I was born in 92. 30, I'm gonna be 32. It always confuses me. I should write it down somewhere. But yeah, so I want to get into skincare, or at least like the base of skincare, because I've just never been really good at it. I like wash my eyelashes, which look how bad they look. They look rough. This one like looks like, it looks like I'm at a 3-week fill, but I'm only at a 2-week fill, which is a little bit embarrassing. So, what time is it? It's a good question. I should put my watch back on. Oh, forgot the baggie. All right, let me go grab a baggie real quick. 10:20. So new releases will go live. Actually, fun fact here, everyone. No, actually, new releases live at 10:50 because I don't know. I feel like if you log on a minute before, I want them to be on there. It's not like much really like sells out or anything, so I think it's fine, but easier on my brain. I'm just gonna grab a little snack bag, and we'll use that forever for that. Like, do I want to get into an organization project? I was also thinking that in my bedroom, I'm going to show you because I'm kind of questioning everything. And with the instructions, whatever this little cord is, and then these, and then I have a drawer in my Alex now that's all like electronic stuff. So we'll put that in there. Another place I was thinking that I could probably find frames is the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree might be a good place to find cheap frames. I'm like in a zone now. But I think some like cool ones from like a thrift store, like painted like pink with glitter, would be so fun. So another problem area I have, which I'm gonna, it's fine, my family pictures, but is this area. And I was thinking like maybe I want a bookshelf here, but then I'd have to like rip this all up. But I just feel like this is supposed to be like a coffee bar, but like that's not something that we ever are gonna do. There's nowhere to put you really, unless I like figure out how to like put you on this cactus thing that's here. Maybe? If only you could see how you were. But I feel like here's the problem, which some of our coloring stuff's in here. Yeah. This all needs to be organized. It's kind of trashy in here. Like we have sugar, because at one point I thought I was gonna be a coffee girl, and I had like a Keurig here. Keurigs are not. I don't like them. I don't think they're good. Coffee use burnt. I have a candle that I'll never burn. I have Hannah's extra pair of clothes. I don't remember why she has extra clothes here, but maybe it was. Yeah, I can't really remember. I know there was a really good reason, but maybe it was whenever we were like, we dressed cute and then need less fancy clothes. I don't really know. I'm gonna take all that stuff out, and then we had all the cords for travel. So basically here we have our coloring stuff, which like I said, I'm gonna move into the bin out yonder. And I feel like it would be really, really ideal to have like a bookshelf here, but I would have to, like I said, rip out this whole thing. I just feel like that's kind of like, it just seems like wasteful, but I feel like wouldn't it be so nice to have like a really tall bookshelf, but we also have like a library kind of thing upstairs. So that's where I'm like struggling, but I feel like this area just seems like silly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't really know what I want to do. I feel like I either need to like, y'all are not gonna, you're not gonna, y'all don't have anywhere you could be. All right, maybe we'll go here. Okay, so I feel like I need to either put some books upstairs or something. I guess I could also put books down here. This is like another area of doom, but it's like a lot lighter of a doom. So down here we have an organizer, my neck contraption. We have a lot of travel toiletries. We have 2 more random containers, which I'll also do through my makeup eventually. We have this container. I have this big, ginormous bowl that used to go on our dining room table. And then I also have some formula scoopers, which don't need. And then I also have a mini fridge, which I also don't plan on ever using. So I'm thinking that maybe I could put some books down here. Seems weird to like hide them away, but also like what else am I using the space for, you know? Maybe I can do like this and then do books on the bottom, or do books on the top and then do stuff on the underneath. But like this bowl, I have nowhere else to put it. And it's one of those things that like maybe I'll want it somewhere eventually, so I should keep it. You know what I'm saying? It would be really cute actually on my like table. Actually really cute on my table with like kids books in it. Cause like Lila's getting to the point where she's not like messing too much with bowls. So maybe I'll try that. I do have these like beads, whatever. This was like a trendy thing to have in bowls. And I'm probably gonna get rid of those if I'm being honest with you. So I feel like down here, I would like a section to be kind of like functional. So I'm thinking like having my like care things, like having this, and then I can get my heated blankets just like on the floor. And my heated blankets for neck in my closet, I think would be good to have up here. And then I can go ahead and put all of my travel. There's another bin in here, which would be a different issue. My travel toiletries can also stay in here, because I feel like it doesn't really make sense to have them in the bathroom. I don't really have a spot for them, so I feel like maybe having travel toiletries over here, and then I'll just put this here just in case I want to like maybe more organize them, because it would be nice, because I do have a lot of my travel stuff just like in a bin. And then have my like heated blanket. I have a little like heated like stuffy thing that I could do, and then underneath put books. So maybe I'll do like series first down here. So I have this, the borrowers one I got for half price books. And then as I need them, I can just pull them up. I think, then I have this one, which is the Chronicles of Narnia. And then, let's see what else. I should what am I not going to read anytime soon? This is also a part of a series. I don't know where the other parts are, but we'll put that there. Let's see, what am I not going to read anytime soon? I bought these, but these are going to be more for my kids. But I do want to flip through them and read them. I think that'd be cute. So I'm going to put those over there. Let's see, what do I want to read sometime soon? I also have books over by my thing. I do want to read this one. We're decluttering books today, guys. It's our journey. Let's actually grab all of them and put them down here, and then we'll go through them. Okay, all right. You guys are currently resting on the refrigerator. So I was thinking, also this drawer is empty. I could make with all of these little bins, a little travel size drawer of stuff like toothpicks and things. I could do that. And I have more room down here, but I definitely want to have a section for all my things that I need for when I'm in pain. So I think I need to breathe. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through all of these books. And the really, really rough thing is, I would say this is about 75% of my TBR, but I have 25% of my TBR is still upstairs. But these are more ones that I want to get into soon. So I want to have a section over by my bed that has my TBR, my urgent TBR. So one that I definitely want to put over there is this graphic novel called Blankets. It's huge, but it's giving me from the cover winter vibes, so I would really like to read that sometime soon. So actually I'm gonna put them over here because I want to be able to see a general size of how big it is. Another one that I want to go over there is the Allure Olympus Volume 2. Did get this at Half Price Books. And when I get to number 3, I also will put it over here because I want to get those done. Then there's Bunny, which I'm not really... Hannah brought it back because she took it from me and then she got it for Christmas, so she was like, there you go, you know? Daughter of the, I don't know if it's Rish or Rish, but it's a book I want to read, but it's not I need to read right now. Stephen King Fairy Tale is definitely up there on something that I would like to read. Because I haven't read a Stephen King book ever. I want to read Under the Dome too. It's been on my list for 100 years. To Kill a Shadow I bought because it was a purple sprayed edge, but I'm not dying to read it right this second, so I'm gonna put it in there. Sanctuary of the Shadow. It's weird. It's also another sprayed edge, but this is a newer book. I kind of want to read it soon. Just cause, it's a newer book, and again, the things. The Book of Lost Names, I'm actually gonna put it with the Daughter of the Reich, because it's similar things. The Midnight Library, I am gonna put that in here because I don't need to read it right now. Trust of the Emerald Sea, I really would like to read soon because I do want to get into Brandon Sanderson as per Kiddish Jess. Starling House, I've heard mixed things about this, but I do want to read it. So I'm going to put it in maybe the read soon, along with this Brandon Sanderson Skyward Collection. This is also something that I would like to read pretty soon. Divine Rivals, Kane is currently reading, so I kind of do want to read this. I think the second one just came out, so I'm going to put this also over there. It's kind of getting a little bit big. This Spells Love. This would be actually cute. I should get a little February kind of romance section done. I do want to read, I think it's Better Than the Movies. First, Kirsten recommended it, and then Hannah recommended it, so I do want to read that. Mouse, we'll put up here. It's a really critically acclaimed graphic novel. Cassandra Clare Swordcatcher. I'm not need to read this right now. I would like to read it soon though, so I'm gonna put it over here just in case. I have some graphic novels here. I don't think that any of them are necessarily on my TBR right away. So this is the Anne Frank Diary, the graphic adaptation, and then the Labyrinth's Coronation. This one would take me no time to read. This one looks like it's a little bit more wordy. And then The Hobbit, the graphic adaptation. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the like side over here. Let's see what else we have. We have Fall of the Ruin and Wrath, as well as Spellbound, which I don't think either of these are like something that I'm dying to read right this second. Also have, or no, was this the one that Kane's reading? Curious Tides. I'll put that over here. I don't think Divine Rivals is the one that he was reading, but it is one that a lot of people say is really good. The Throne of the Fallen. This one also looks really good, and I love the like borders on top, but I don't think I'm gonna read it right this second. This is a graphic novel. Maybe I'll put all the graphic novels next to each other. I feel like that might be a good idea for whenever I'm like feeling like a graphic novel. I'm gonna need the height though, unless I put them on their sides. Grand Slam Romance, book 1. Graphic novel. Don't really, maybe that would actually be good though for like February Valentine's. Cassandra Clare, Chain of Gold. I got this because of the gold edge, but I don't really feel like I need to read that right this second. Then I have The Way I Used to Be, which I'm pretty sure Hannah said I'm gonna hate. But I don't think I need to read it right this second. I have a random magazine here, which is like a Disney Parks magazine. Maybe I'll just put it like, I don't know, in my office. Not here. This one, this gives me like mad thicky vibes, and I'm like the fact that this is 900 pages almost, like kind of is exciting. Is a prequel to The Priory of the Orange Tree. So like, I can read this and then read that one, but like, look at this cover. That looks fun, so I'm gonna stick it up here. Anne Frank, we're gonna put down here. I have a bunch of Goosebumps books, so I'm gonna stick those down here for whenever I'm feeling like doing the do. This is another one that I didn't realize was like I think this is like a novella, like a 1.5. Like it's not the first, it's not the second, it's like in the middle. So I'm just gonna put that over there because I need to make sure I buy the other one. I found it at Half Price Books for like pretty cheap. Goodnight, Mr. Tom. The Famous Five, On Treasure Island, Bridge to Terabithia, Little House on the Prairie. These were all books that I was like, I know I read Bridge to Terabithia when I was little, but I don't think I read any of the other ones. So I'm excited to give them a go. Then I also have Christmas for Beginners. I think I got this at the book outlet or something. I don't know. So we're gonna stick it on here because it's not Christmas time. This one looked really interesting. The Search for Wandala. I think it's a kid's book, so I'm gonna stick it in here. Not that those are all kids' books, but I have some Barbie graphic novels because you never know when you need those. And then I also got A to Z Mysteries, Hannah suggested, G.D.B. Jones, Hannah suggested, and then also I remember reading The Boxcar Children, so I'm gonna read that as well. The Secret Garden and The Railway Children. I'm gonna give those a go. Also, this is like a newer series, which is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell. This is like a YA, I believe. It's by Chris Colfer, you know, the one, I think he's in Glee, right? But we're gonna give it a go. I don't think it has like raving reviews, but it looks interesting. And also Nevermore. This also looks fun. Another little, I think this is a young adult, like maybe like a kid's book technically. I think both of those might be like a young reader type situation. Also have 2 more Goosebumps that I picked up at the good old, I hope I don't have these already. Monster Blood and Diary of a Mummy. No. That I picked up at the thing. That's about my level of horror that I can handle. There's way more than there is room for down here. Maybe I will just not be putting these in here. All right, so then we have The Christmas Carol, Dracula, and these are the Great Illustrated Classics. I don't feel in the mood to read those. Charlotte's Web, Once Upon a Wardrobe. I'm gonna throw in here as well. Holiday Romance. If You'll Have Me. This, I'm pretty sure, Jessica got me this, I think. So maybe I'll throw that into February. How Sweet It Is, I think is another kind of like romance, besties work it out. I'll put with graphic novels along with this one. Then I have this one, the Essentialism, which is like a kind of like a inspirational kind of book. I'm not in the mood for that one. I have these, which I've been meaning to read for forever, Forever Wild and Running Wild. Those I'm going to put with series because they are. Six of Crows is one that I've been wanting to read, but I don't not need to read it right this second. One Piece needs to be done soon. This is a book of the month, interesting facts about space. I kind of want to read that soon. I also want to read this because I signed up for a Lumicrate and I need to figure out if I want to like continue with it. So I kind of feel like I should read this to kind of get like the vibes on what I'm getting myself into. Crumbs, which is a graphic novel. Across a Field of Starlight is also a graphic novel. Stick in here. Dead and Dina, or whatever it is, also a graphic novel that will stick in here. The Caraval series, Caraval. Also heard like mixed reviews on this, but I do want to give it a go, so we'll put it over here. This is another one of the whatevers. I have the whole thing now. And then Nick got me the rest of the Adventure Zone books, which are graphic novels. And I'm running out of space. And then Soul as Cold as Frost. Mark got me this for Christmas because it was on my wish list. But this one was very, 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 very oddly written. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I really couldn't get into it, but I'm going to keep it for now. Then there's Spy Family, which I've been wanting to try. And then there's the Fangirl graphic novel, which I did read Fangirl recently. And it is like more romance, so I might read that and then like skip on Spy Family for now, which I'll put down with series. And then I have these random bookmarks that fell out. So I think realistically, I kind of cleaned up the upper area, which would be cool. I think most of these should fit underneath my like nightstand area, oddly enough. I think I could probably narrow it down a little bit more, and then these will not. So I'm just gonna throw these in the front, and these are gonna be like high priority to read because I do really love the Adventure Zone. So One Piece is definitely going over there. This is definitely going over there. The book of the month is definitely going over there. I think this Swordcatcher book might be one that goes in here if I can fit it. Yeah. And then I can put this down here. This is a really obnoxious TBR from Not Lying to You. Curious Tides, Caraval, The Skyward Light, Starling House, Emerald Sea, Sanctuary of the Shadow, Fairy Tale, Lore Olympus, Blankets, and then these I'm thinking are very February reads, along with I'm going to borrow that book from Hannah. Fangirl, If You'll Have Me, Grand Slam Romance, and This Spells Love. I think they should all fit, if I'm not mistaken. So let me show you what this looks like, and then I'll put these away, and I'll show you what that looks like, and I'll pull out what I'm going to read next, which is wild because I have been reading Fourth Wing or Iron Flame since like October. So, but I've been reading other things in the meantime, but not very often. But here she is. That looks pretty good. Definitely don't need to buy any books anytime soon, I think we're set on TBR. Granted, a lot of these I could probably blow through pretty quickly because a lot of them are kids' books or graphic novels, like half of them. I feel like I could blow through pretty quickly. The other half, doozies. Like, not doozies in a bad way, but doozies like, I kind of just don't want a Soul of Frost. I'm going to try it again next year, and then if I don't want to read it then, I don't want to read it then. But I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do it off camera, is go through this, see if anything's expired, get rid of it, and then do like a little organization of all of our travel stuff up here. I'm also going to put in the cords up here. I'm going to move all of the books over there, and then I'll show you the end product. Nice. And then I actually ended up putting the Adventure Zone ones under there as well and having space. And I pushed them all back. I feel like it looks a little less cluttered, and then just have the book I'm reading there. And I also cleaned Nick's side of the bed. I cleaned his drawers, and I like moved all of his books around. this room is basically done. Basically done. Feeling on a roll, feeling on fire. Also put there wasn't that much that wasn't expired of the travel stuff because I haven't used that bin in a bit. So that's done. Gonna put away all this stuff that I took out. And then, yeah, I have this over here. I'm not sure which one will look better, the white or this one. It might actually end up being this one, and maybe I'll just put the books in there. We shall see, we shall see. But I'm thinking about setting an alarm so I don't lose track of time, because that's very me situation. Also, let me show you the bathroom because I haven't showed you that, but nice, right? So clean. Anyways, setting a timer and putting my AirPods in and starting to listen to my audiobook that I'm gonna be listening to when I get my lashes done. And I'm probably going to clean a little, and I was looking at the time, clean a little and then probably eat lunch. I won't have to leave here till around 1:45, which is nice. It's only 11 now. New releases just went live. I'm gonna put this in Nick's office. He can figure out what he wants to do with it. It was mine, but he can figure it out. So I'll probably clean for another 45 minutes and then start working on lunch. I was gonna eat a sandwich, but I think I'm gonna eat leftover tacos because I don't know why. I feel like they're probably the similar amount of calories, but I feel like the tacos will fill me more. Plus, tacos sound really good right now. And we ate those Monday, so I feel like by tomorrow I'm gonna be like, these are not allowed to be eaten anymore, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. Lunchtime. Lunch was so good. It is 11:49, and I did go ahead and I left this here, and then I put that white bucket, thing in the closet, but put the books there. And then I clean this up. Yeah, I might eventually go through and kind of sort this, but my kids will just unsort it, so it doesn't really matter. So I did that, and then I went into Lila's room and cleaned her room a little, got a couple of the toys and books and things that she's not into, and put those in a donate bin. And then this is stuff that needs to go upstairs. So Lila's pajamas for when she takes a bath later, Theo's watermelon, books that need to go in my area. And then I have all of the holiday books in a cupboard. And then whenever it's not the holiday anymore, I put the books away and then pull out the next holiday. So I'm gonna put those in there. I'm just gonna take that up to the playroom for organization. I might put in Theo's room, I don't know. And then those are gonna all go into Theo's room. And then I have this one toy here that needs batteries. Lila plays with it every once in a while, so I just set it out for Nick to do because he'll be faster and better at that. And I have to leave in an hour. I set an alarm, and I think until then, I am going to simply work on just destashing some stickers, which is really fun. I'll do a little time lapse maybe. And then I need to do my nails at some point. I might do it when I get home, but what's the date? We're getting close to Valentine's, and I really want to use some of these Dashing Diva Valentine's Day things, so I might get everything out I need to do that, and then as a reminder, so whenever I get home for my lash appointment, I could do it. So I think there's a pink and then a red, and I think I'm gonna do red because I could wear these other times. They're just hearts and pinks and sparklies. I will say though, Dashing Diva, I 1000% prefer the glitter texture ones to the solid texture ones. The solid texture ones usually do how I do my nails stay on for a long time. I have to take them off because they're growing out. But they just don't look as good as long. Does that make sense? And if there is ever a point where one was falling off prior to me taking them off, it's a solid one, 100%. So I'm gonna try and use as many of the glitter ones as possible in here. But I'm gonna do this when I get back from my lashes, I think. But I'm gonna just do some decluttering until that point. I am going to declutter some character stickers, and then I might also do just some other sections as well and just put them in my D-stash bin, which is actually getting pretty full already. And I just did a D-stash like not long ago. So also I guess I've been using like 2 kits a week, so that also makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then until it's time to leave, which is about an hour, if I like declutter enough and I still have time, I'll do my nails, but otherwise I'm not rushing myself. I am listening to A Court of Silver Flames, ? And I was like audibly gagging. The like smut in this one is not a vibe. I'm like maybe like 60% of the way, and I was literally like, bleh. It's just not for me. I like implied smut, like it like ends before it gets really gross, or like if it's like mild and like there's like character building, if that's a possible thing, like if there's like something like interesting happening besides just literally smut, like, you know what I'm saying, like is there some kind of point to it, or is it just there for the funs, which for the most part in ACOTAR it's there for the funs. I feel like Risan and Feyre's was less intense, but this book is like bleh, yucky. So I'm literally just like this cleaning. Not a vibe. I just don't want to hear about it. I just don't want to hear about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna declutter and listen to my books. Andrea's cards. I just got my eyelashes done. They look way better than they did. I was gonna go straight home, but since I'm like not in the working zone, and it's 2 now, and Nick's still at work being the greatest ever, I am gonna go over to the Dollar Tree and see if I can find any frames. So you know, also be at McDonald's and getting like a fry or something, or like a drink, but I don't think I need it. I mostly want a drink. I wish that they had Coke Zero on tap, because that would be good. And I just personally don't think any other fast food place has like pop that's like actually good. That I would just like, I know Sonic has it, but I feel like it's just not as good as McDonald's, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I could go to Sonic, but I just, like I said, I just don't think it's gonna be as good, you know what I mean? So I'm going to the good old Dollar Tree, see if I can find some things. What else? I'm trying to think if there's like anything else that I was like looking for recently. I do have to decorate. I got a message from Bennett's teacher today. I'm like the room representative, so I have to decorate for Valentine's Day / throw a Valentine's Day party. So maybe we'll see if there's anything that I need that could come in handy for that sort of thing. I could really go for Starbucks right now as well. I've been telling Nick, I was like, yeah, I haven't had Starbucks in like a while now, I guess. And I was like, I could really go for it. He's like, don't do it. It's like an addiction. Like once you have one, you don't come back from it. And I was like, no, literally no. But also Subway cookie, that sounds pretty good too. Oh, I just had one recently. So stinking good. Yeah, I'm just like, I think I'm a little hungry. A little bit. It's more like a snacky. But I can wait till we get home. Might also make some ice. Like, I can turn my ice maker thingy on my phone and make some ice so I can have a pop when I get home. I also want to pick up some pop that's like, I just put on my grocery list, but I keep forgetting. Like, pop that's like caffeine free for whenever I want to, like, because I have the Alani in the morning, and that's like quite a bit of caffeine. So I like want something that's no sugar, because like I do like fruit juice, like Honest fruit punch and stuff like that, but the sugar is just not vibes with me, so I have to do no sugar because of my lab bumps. I get lab bumps if I have sugar. There's also a thrift store here, but they're closed, which is a shame because they might have some frames. Which Nick also said he can 3D print me some. This person is just doing whatever they want driving wise. Also very short. I don't know how they can see over their steering wheel. The steering wheel is very tall. I'll just pull through. I think this is the legal move. Yeah, so actually, probably should give this person a smidgy pie more room. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go in and see what I can find. Yeah, I want some like caffeine-free pop, like maybe like a root beer or something like that, or like an orange maybe for fun. No caffeine, just to like have if I want something like fizzy, but not like no sugar and no caffeine. Anyways, all right, this my lashes look like. Is it good? Just simply for a change of scenery, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a Dollar Tree haul inside. I always accidentally hit this. Okay, I got these for Bennett to use to decorate his Valentine's Day box because they were $1. I thought that was a fine deal. And then I got this for Hannah. I don't know if she's had this one. It's the Tropical Punch one. So I got that for her because it's $1. And then I got stuff for Nick's, well, let me show you the other stuff first. I got this for the kids. I accidentally bought a Polly Pocket one last time I was here. I don't know how I accidentally did it, but I figured I can give the Polly Pocket one because it's a little bit more, it looks a little harder, to Bennett, and then I can give this one to Theo to do like on the weekend as an activity. And I also found this, which is like a silly kids sticker Facebook, again for like $1. I think it's $1.25 now. I figured couldn't be beat. Also, Bennett was so bummed because this one time we went to HEB and he saw this like cotton candy that he wanted, and he was like, oh, I have to bring my $1 next time that he got from the Tooth Fairy. And because it was on sale, but I was like, I'm not personally going to buy it because I don't feel like he needs the sugar. But then the next time we went to the grocery store, he brought his $1 and they didn't have it, and he was like sad about it. He was like pretty good about it, but he was sad about it. So I saw they had watermelon cotton candy, and I figured for some kind of reward, like next time he gets like 100 on his spelling test or something, or like only one wrong or something, I'll give him that because he was so like cute about it. Then I also bought some stuff for the airplane for when we go to Disney. So I bought some Flavor Blasted Goldfish, some beef jerky for me. Obviously shared the Goldfish, and then Cheez-Its. And I got another beef jerky for me in case I'm like super hungry. And then I think the rest of the stuff I got was for Nick for his Valentine's Day basket. I got him these like peach rings with tahini, I think that's how you pronounce it, on it. And then also this Kit Kat bar that's like donut. One of our prompts is like reminded me of you or made me think of you. So there's that. And then I also got these for like Disney scrapbooking. I thought the hearts were really, really cute. And then I don't remember if you remember, last time we went to wherever he was looking for like his perfect pack of like candy. So I just got him like the small size of those. And then I also got him these to try. Snapple Fruit Kiwi Strawberry, the light pink lemonade, and then this like orange peach mango. He likes like the water additive stuff. He most always gets I think it's like a Sonic one he usually gets. I could actually go for a Sonic, what's it called? I don't think they have a zero sugar one. Got those, and that is all. I didn't end up getting any frames. They didn't really have any that spoke to me. Most of them were like, they had a cute like sparkly one, but I was like, I don't know, I don't want like regular like rectangles. Like I want them to either be square or fun shaped. I thought maybe they'd have some circle ones. They had some that were like a teeny circle and like a starburst, but I was just not like vibing with that, if I'm being honest. It wasn't my journey. So I didn't get any, but I mean, I got some stuff for Valentine's Day that I needed. They didn't really have any like good decorations that I felt. And then I got some stuff for the kids to do, some stuff for travel, you know. So it was like a okay trip. Honey, I'm home. So how excited that is. I guess I don't need a pop right now. I actually need to drink some water. So I'm gonna go through all of this. So I think all of it technically could just go into the closet because it's all like Valentine's Day-y. I'm just gonna give this to Hannah. I don't know if she had it. Maybe she has. If so, she just receives another one. But I think all of this I won't need till like Valentine's Day-ish time. And if I do, I'll know where it's at. And then I'm also gonna put this into my closet. It's the gift closet that no one ever goes into, despite it being right here. And then I'll grab it when I need it. I'll probably pull out those color by number things. I'm gonna find the other one that I have so I can like put it at eye level. I have a lot of things in here that I can't show because Miss Hannah watches my videos. I don't know where I put it. I know it's like here somewhere. Problem is I have like all the kids' Valentine's stuff in here. Here it is. Okay. I picked up these. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Color forms last time I was there. A lot of them I like those. And then stick by number Polly Pocket. So Bennett will do that. I think that's cool. Alright. Move everything. I got the kids like bags. So I could put their Valentines in it. And then I just did those. Like I see those little fellows. And then they have little pictures of them on there. And I thought that was cute. And then for their teachers, just did Starbucks gift cards with the little candies. Easy peasy. Bennett's teacher, we just got like a bigger like chocolate box thing. I did the same thing, a gift card and his sticker on there. So I need to, there's something I needed to do when I got home, but I didn't remember. I know I need to do something in my office. Do my nails, and then I also need to take a picture of my favorite game, which I might just go ahead and do that now because otherwise I'm going to forget. So my favorite game of last month was the Isle of Cats. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab her, but it needs to be posted today because we try and post like one thing a day. And I wanted to wait till my eyelashes were done because might as well, am I right? So I'm going to go ahead and take this picture and then post it real quick so I don't forget. And then, I don't know what else I needed to do, but I needed to do something else. And I'll figure out what it was. I think I said it before. I don't know. Oh, did the nails. I tried to use like all glitter ones, which wasn't super hard. I might actually save these because the funny thing is like I have like wide nails. I have like small hands, but like my nail beds are so wide. Like I have to use the like 2 separate ones if you ever use these, like the ones that are like huge, wide-wise. That's what I use on my thumbs. I might save these and make Hannah let me do her nails because I feel like these would look so cute on her. So, because she can use literally my scraps because her fingernails are not as wide as mine. So, there's that. So I might keep those. And maybe for Disney, I'll make her let me do her nails. Then we get matching nails. But also, like, that wouldn't be, because these wouldn't last all the way through Disney, of course. So, did the nails. Didn't post the picture yet. Totally forgot about that already. So I'm going to do that. And then it is 3 o'clock. So, I don't know what I'm going to do then. I pulled the chicken thing out to see kind of what its deal is. So that's what I need to do. Nick's on his way home. It's 3:20. So it says, do a whole bag. It's like a 2-pack in this thing. This is 1 pack. Preheat oven to 450. And then I can take out the sauce packet if it's frozen. Let it like sit out. Just do that. And then I'll probably put this in the fridge for the time being. But yeah, these are, they're actually not like fully frozen, which is kind of weird. It's definitely frozen in my freezer. Then basically remove frozen sauce pouch, blah, blah, blah. Warm up in a hot bowl of water. Place chicken in single layer on foil lined baking sheet. Cook chicken and prepare oven 10 minutes. Flip and cook 10 minutes, blah, 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 blah. Remove the chicken and let it stay for 1 minute. Place chicken into bowl and pour thawed sauce over top and toss until lightly coated. Seems easy enough. So, yeah, it's kind of a lot for 1 air fryer if I had 2 air fryers. But also, yeah, I guess it comes in like 2 sauce packets. So I'm just gonna put that in the fridge because I'll probably be starting it in like not that long. But I'm just gonna make the whole thing because we hungry around these parts. So I'm gonna make that and probably like 2 cups dry rice and call it a day. It'll be a quick, easy dinner. And I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Probably just gonna read. Or I don't know. work a little. Who knows? Who's thinking knows? Ugh, I'm kind of hungry. I'm getting some cucumbers. That's not satiating. I don't see what's in the snack cabinet. I've recently stocked up on snacks. I feel like I'm just not like a big snacky person though. Here, I'll show you what we have in here. This is a snack cabinet. This is the pantry technically, but this is snack area. So you have granola bars, fruit rolls, some like random treats, crackers, fruit snacks, pretzels, peanut butter filled pretzels, peanut butter crackers, cheese crackers. I might honestly eat the cheese crackers, be odd. We have nuts, goldfish, popcorn, crackers. My kids actually really like these nuts. All of our open bags of chips, because Nick has no chill and cannot finish a bag of chips before opening another bag, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. Or even like maybe just have like maybe like 3 open, but instead we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of chips open, which granted, like a couple of them, well, I guess this is veggie straws, which I'll probably give the kids some veggie straws tonight. I don't know if the chicken's gonna be like spicy or not, so I'm hoping it's not too spicy. Granted, like my kids, it's like hit or miss if they're good with spice or not. Lila's actually kind of the best with spice, oddly, and then probably Theo, and then probably Bennett, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Hannah's gifts are so good, it's annoying. Like the one I'm like, I kind of want to make myself one, but like make it a little different, but also we shall see. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even filming any of that. Who knows when I even stopped filming. Eating crackers. So good. It tastes better than when I eat them, I'm gonna be honest with you. Pretty good. I'm just like that hungry. Yeah, I'm on some music and do some more decluttering. What up? Okay, friends. Did all the things, declutter all the stickers. Literally just on it. I do want to start up Kane's box. I had initially told Nick a medium timer is not great, but I was like, no, we need a large. We're gonna need a large for this. And also I have some stickers for that Hannah requested that Kristen so kindly got together for her. So let's go ahead and start traveling into the dining room, because I need to start cooking. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not a lot to cook. I just have to throw the stuff in the pan. But I already have the rice in because that takes 1 hour. I've never actually done the like express time one. I think, I don't know who I was talking to. Said it's like basically tastes the same, but I feel like I'm interested in it. I'll just do it like one day whenever it's like, or not dire that it needs to get done. Like if I'm making rice for like fried rice for the next day or something. This is my Kane's box. I need to preheat the oven, but I don't remember what I need to preheat it to. Actually, starting to get very hungry. Let's see. Chicken says $4.50. $50. Alright, let's go put these stickers in Hannah's massive pile. She forgot her stuff last weekend, or well, this past weekend, so it's getting to be a thick pile. And then we're gonna start putting stuff in this box for Mr. Kane. So, box, we have so far Divergent, Perfect Fit, Iron Flame, Perfect Fit, and then so far we have these 2 boxes. So we still got room to grow. So we'll find more things to put in there, I'm sure. Maybe I'll get him some like a Valentine's Day treat or something. I think I'm gonna see him in April. I think he's gonna be going to Dallas for Go Wild. So I might go up there for like to see him, because it's only like a 2.5 hour drive. But then I'm like, do I just go to Go Wild? I don't know. It is like, I think like 700. But if I'm already gonna be up there for like Kane, I have to just see if he's going to be like going the whole time or what. and see kind of if I should go or not. That's kind of where we're at. Also, let's put this together and see how it looks. Because also I don't want to drive all the way up there, get a hotel room, etc., etc., and then him just be busy the whole time. So we'll see. We'll see the 411. I'm just going to voice memo him and be like, yo, what's the 411? Also, I feel like I made this like kind of dirty. See how this goes in. Okay. This card thing back here. How fun is that? Versus like a plain black frame. Now it's red, cause you know red, and then sparkly. It still doesn't like match my decor necessarily, but I think it's kind of like fun. So I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna wait until I'm sure it's like 112% dry. So I'm just gonna put it up here on this glass table thing. And then I'm gonna leave Hannah's thing out to dry a little bit longer, and then I will just make sure to put it away before she comes over tomorrow. Like since I've been vlogging, I haven't been texting her as much because I'm like telling all y'all the stories. I feel like I'm gonna have so many stories to tell her. So I guess I could get out. The kids probably want fruit as well. I might do cucumbers and grapes, which is what I did yesterday, because I have I don't think really anybody ate their cucumbers yesterday, so I'll just save those and I'll eat them myself. But also using these heart plates, they're from the Dollar Spot, and they're dishwasher safe, but they're like, I think they're like the perfect size for stuff like this, and very cute and themed, which we love. We got some cups. We'll do stay in theme and do Valentine's Day cups, and then Lila does one with a straw because she's chaotic otherwise. And then probably spoons. Get metal one for Bennett, plastic for the other two, because again, they're chaotic. Grab us some, dishwasher, us some bowls, and then us. I prefer a fork for this kind of meal. Nick prefers a spoon, and if I put a fork in this bowl, he will remove it and just skip that whole thing. Tomorrow's girls' night, so I'm making the kids ramen. That's usually their request of what they want. Whenever it's like girls' night, and we're gonna eat later, and we'll do sandwiches and chippies, and then I'll also make a dip. We decided that we really like this chicken. Smells girly, but that is very weird. Or at least the rice. I love the smell of rice cooking. So, Hannah got me this like dip like thing. It was like a Walmart. I saw it the one and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then she went and got it for me for Christmas. I had like a bunch of these, but we only have 2 left. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm not like finding too many recipes on how to like do your own online. So she was like, you could just like go on Etsy. And so I went on Etsy and I found like a bunch of different places that make like dips. So we have slice of pizza dip. I don't know if all these are gonna be good, but it's gonna be like a try. BLT dip, cucumber ranch dip, tomato basil dip, bacon ranch dip, Cajun dip. Alarm's going off. Cheesy bacon dip. Did I take 2 of those? I don't know. Garlic onion dip, cucumber dill dip, which this one I don't know if I would do the same way as the other one that just mixed with sour cream. Buffalo wing dip. This just doesn't look like buffalo wings, so I'm interested on that one. So might try a new one of those tomorrow. I got those on Etsy. Oh, and then there's a couple more from that one as well. So I just have them sitting up here because I don't know where else better to put them, if I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna do that, and then for the critters, I'm also gonna cut up some grapes. I don't know if I said in my last vlog, but I bought this like humongo container of strawberries from Costco, and my kids demolished them, aka Lila and Theo, because Bennett doesn't like strawberries, but Bennett likes grapes. And these grapes are huge. Hold on. they're ginormous grapes. Well, these ones even look bigger than those, but like they're huge. So I'm definitely gonna be cutting these. I always get sussed out about the grapes on the bottom because I'm like, this one looks okay and feels okay. These ones are kind of like smushy-ishy. And I think that they have seen better days. This one I feel like probably just fell off recently because it has its little thing on it, but I'm just gonna cut up probably like this many for all of them. But yeah, the strawberries we got from Costco, they were so good though. I had a couple of them, but they were like, they looked unreal how like vibrant they were. They were delicioso, if I'm being honest. So I might have to go back to Costco and get some strawberries. Also kind of starting to already run low on breakfast sandwiches. Honestly, should have bought multiple boxes of them. But you know what? Sometimes I'm just not thinking. I'm just not thinking straight. So I didn't really think how. I'm just gonna cut this on a paper towel because I don't really care too much to dirty a cutting board to cut grapes. I just cut Theo and Lila's into quarters. And then I cut Bennett's into halves, even though he's like, Mom, I can eat this whole thing, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I prefer you just not choke today. So I feel like he's not always paying attention. And I don't cut it like entirely, just enough that it won't like get stuck in anyone's throat. So yeah, cutting up the grapes. And then I'm kind of nervous if this sauce is gonna be spicy or not, like I said earlier. And Nick even mentioned it, so now I'm like extra like, oh dear. So what I think I'm gonna do is before I toss the entire thing, like all the chicken in that sauce, I'm going to go ahead and see if it's spicy. Like, I'll taste it, and if it's spicy, I might just like pull out enough chicken for each of the kids and maybe just put barbecue sauce on the side or something, because if it's like too spicy, none of them will eat it. They like, not Lila, not Theo, but Bennett, I think. Or was it Bennett does and the other two thought it was spicy. Thinks like orange chicken from Panda Express was spicy. So it's kind of like hit or miss in this house on what people are going to think is spicy. But then also Theo eats like my side sussing me out, of the buffalo chicken dip that I make, which is like, in my opinion, like pretty buffalo tang. So I don't know. See, I feel like this was like, it didn't look like a lot of grapes, but then you start to like cut them up. The thing is, my kids all love fruit, so they're gonna be happy as can be about this fruit. I don't want to use them up before they get weird, which I feel like, I don't know, I feel like fruit just gets weird fast. This one in my mouth. Okay, that is done. Okay, I'll leave this out just in case I need cut up chicken or something for the kids. Chicken. Hey Siri, timer, 10 minutes. Now wait, I think I'm gonna put the sauce inside of a bowl. Just toss the chicken in, and then I can like taste it and see if it's super spicy or what. I think it was 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes and flip it. Or, yeah. It's one of those things with like the pre-cooked chickens, you can't really mess it up because it's pre-cooked, so it's not really something I'm too worried about. It just needs to be crispy. Squeeze all the sauce. Nick's gonna be happy because there's quite a bit of sauce. He's like a sauceaholic. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna take bets down below in the comments if this is gonna be spicy or not. I think it's like Korean. It was like Korean chicken or something along those lines. It doesn't. It smells smoky, not spicy. It also could be a little bit of both. It just got that everywhere. I have a napkin here. Okay. Alright, let's taste it. Not spicy. It maybe has like a little it has more of a smoky spice. I'm gonna ask Nick what he thinks. It's good, but I don't know. I'm gonna come here and try. I don't think it's not leaving like my tongue feeling warm or anything. It just has like a little, almost like a barbecue sauce, like not, but like a, you know, like sometimes barbecue sauces are a little smoky, a little bit of heat, but it's mostly like a tang, like, but so it's like has that spice, but it's not like hot, but it has like a kind of thing, maybe. I think that's kind of the vibes I'm getting at the current time. So I'll ask Nick what he thinks, because I feel like I'm the wrong person to ask, because I also feel like I have a pretty good spicy tolerance. Which, speaking of spicy tolerance, have y'all ever had this hot sauce? It's Yellowbird, and it's the habanero hot sauce, and it says it's medium hot, which this is hot to me. This is spicy. Spooky, but it's good though. Me and Nick are like kind of addicted to it. It's like it replaced my love for sriracha right now. Which I know they're two different things, but it's good. The sauce was too spicy. He said that maybe like Theo would like it because he doesn't know about the rest of them. So basically just gonna keep them out some and then do probably just some barbecue sauce on the side. So baby rice, baby. He just went to pick them up. I showed him all the things that I got accomplished today. So he need to set out napkins for us. But yeah, it's been a nice, good, productive day. Which, like I said, I probably won't get much done tomorrow. He's also 3D printing me a frame to try out and see how that goes. And then he said that if I want it bigger, Tony has a bigger 3D printer, so he can print me that. And he's also 3D printing. It's so funny because Nick loves these tissue containers. Have you ever seen them? But they used to be like nude, like designed, and now they have like crazy bright birds on them. So he's 3D printing like a thing to put like around it so that it's not so crazy looking. I wouldn't mind if they would have did like Christmas ones. But yeah, so that's doing that. Also this week I'm making these cheesecake brownies from Brownie Mix. Maybe I'll make them tonight because I feel like personally brownies are best like the next day, and then we'd have them for game night. But also I have Muddy Buddies, and I want to get those eaten because Nick looked at them last night and he's like, this is way too much powdered sugar. And I was like, I made my bed and I must lay in it. So, oh well. So maybe I'll make these and have them for like actual game night. And then we can have like the leftovers the next day with my in-laws. I think that'll probably be the best scenario. So I'll probably make those. And then I'm also making, Nick got me this cookbook for Christmas, and it has like one pot meals, which is funny because some of them I'm like, that's not one pot. But and he's like, it's one pot and one pan. I'm making this root vegetable pot pie. Looks pretty good, and I'm gonna pre-make it. So I'm gonna make it the day before, and I am going to then just bake it day of, which is nice. So Friday, which will be tomorrow's girls' day, the next day's Friday, is going to be a cooking day. So I'll cook that, and then I will also do the brownies. I also feel like that we need to go to the movies sometime. But also I'm like looking, and there's like some movies that I want to see, but then I'm like, there's a lot of movies you don't want to see, so I don't know. I also feel there's a lot of kid movies out right now because I want to take Theo to the movies again. The struggles.
You don't have to tell me. Right here. Tell me.
Okay, y'all, I have already settled into the bed for the evening. Did the kids' routine and everything, which went well. I'm probably gonna take a bath tonight because what kind of night would it be? Oh, I probably shouldn't because my eyelashes. Like the steam isn't good for it or something, but I need to get like a hand cream, but like figure out a way to like use hand cream on the back of my hands without getting the front of my hands. Like hand creaming, I just hate the feeling of like slick hands. But anyways, I'm probably taking a bath tonight because I forgot that I got my eyelashes done. But I did do what's this called? Let's Brunch. I did the full boxes for that, so basically the rest of it should be cake. And then I also am watching Hannah's vlog, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get at least 2 kits done tonight. And I did do like a little reel to see how that does on that, like a little like sped up designing the full boxes, and hopefully that works out well. It was really easy, obviously, because I just screen recorded what I was doing. I'm probably just gonna go watch Hannah's vlog. I'm taking this whole thing into the room with me because I literally can't be bothered to transport it into a bowl. But I'll let you know when I finish. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna get those 2 kits done just so they're out of my like mindset. Though, like I said, I think there's other art that I want to use coming out this week, but I want to be prepared just in case it doesn't. Also, if I don't want to use that this week, I don't have to. The whole thing, I'll just be ahead. And I'm kind of planning for February to kind of like have 2 weeks off, but I'll still be like doing different things as far as releases go. But we shall see. Yo, what's up? I'm still on my computer. It is almost 10 and I did finish up the kit I was working on, and I'm almost finished. Like I'm doing the deco page and then I'll be doing the files, which take not no time, but no time in a way. Of what month is this? May mystery. So that's cool. I think I already have like, I don't know how to file new window. I'm still watching Hannah's vlog, which has been accompanying me this whole time basically. And I'm probably gonna go refill my water bottle soon. Mystery wise, I have the anniversary in April done. Had this art for a while actually. February is obviously done. March, April, finishing at May, June's already sent. And then I think Jess is working on July now. And then August I'm just waiting on papers. So she'll probably also send me papers. She didn't draw August, she's just doing papers. She'll probably send me those maybe this weekend. So I could probably do those next week and then be done until September, which is cool. Which I actually already have September art. So I can just go ahead and put that underneath to design. October art, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet because I had like art that I was gonna use, but then it's just, I don't know the status. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it for a while, and then if I don't get the art by then, I'll just switch it out for something else, which is NBD. I could just move that mystery literally anywhere else. It's very anytime. So that's cool to be back ahead, because for a while I was a little like cutting it close, especially I think it was January mystery was like kind of like one of the most nerve-wracking in a while, because I had like an artist who was gonna do it for me, and then like life just happened for them and like it just wasn't happening. And I was like waiting, and then I was like, all right, I gotta get this like done, because just the way that everything works at SVC, everything has to be kind of done early, because it is like a lot. Like I have to get the art and then, you know, sit here and design it, which does only take a couple hours. Then I have to send it in, print it, cut it. And if we have like other things going on, which is where the like everything comes into play. Like if we have other, you know, restocks, and if, you know, other things, like I don't want to get ahead on other mysteries, and especially with January, I need to be cutting that around the time of like Black Friday, and it just was a mess. So I had Duska do that one for me, which was funny because, not funny I guess, but it was just like coincidental because that Daisy art was gonna be like done, like she was already working on it, but I wasn't gonna use it for my birthday mystery. But it ended up working out because I already had that like slotted because I really wanted to do like a Daisy birthday. I thought that'd be really, really adorable and pretty. So yeah, so I was like a little bit behind for a while, but now we're like very much on the track of being ahead, obviously, as you just heard. I'm just doing the deco still. It's literally my least favorite part. It's funny because I was talking to Maggie about it a while ago, like years, and it's like her favorite part is doing the deco, and I was like, ugh, I literally hate it. It's so annoying. I feel like I'm like relatively good at it. Every once in a while I'm just like, I'm not filling these gaps. Like there's like a gap that's like a little like big enough for a piece of art, but I'd have to like sift through the art to try and find like the perfect piece and like resize it to fit, and I'm just like, nope, it's gonna just be empty. I feel like most of the time I do a really good job at like getting a good amount of stuff in the deco area. You know? Especially when there's like actual like elements. For the kids that are like pop culture and have like mostly characters, I'm like, sorry guys, this is just the way the cookie's crumbling. So excited for Girls' Day tomorrow. Excited to go to Hobby Lobby and get like my scrapbook world started because I'm very excited to mess around with that. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna probably ask Nick like how late he plans on staying up. I think he'll probably want to stay up like a little because I feel like he hasn't really gamed with Tony too much recently. Been a little between like both of us a little bit busy, like both families. So he might want to stay up a little bit later. In that case, I'm like, I feel like it's kind of late to start a new book for my brain. So depending on how late he wants to stay up, maybe I'll do just like a quick little graphic novel or organize something. I don't know. I've been just like an organizing mood. I'm like, just want to organize my whole life. I could actually go do a second coat real quick because I think it should dry overnight of the thing that I'm working on for Hannah. I have to like figure it out though because I feel like it's not like fitting right. It's like kind of hard to explain, but I need to have Nick help me with it because I do not know what. I think it's because I painted it and it's like multiple things and I'm like trying to put it together and it's like, Nia, since you painted me, I got fat and now I cannot fit. And I'm like, hey, cool, this is so awesome. So yeah, I need to figure that out, but that's a later problem. But I have this little part that I could do like a second coat on of paint. It's a real project, y'all, a real project. And yeah, I'm almost done with this. Oh, I can't show you that. Well, I just showed you. You got a little sneak in my mystery, but I have like, this is why I can't do anything at night. I just wanted to remind you because I am a very, very silly girl and I show things that I shouldn't, but you know what? It's blurry, and if you're gonna like sit there and you'd have to like pause it to see, then you wanted to see the sneak and you got a sneak out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no harm, no foul on my end, as far as I would feel bad if you didn't want to see it and then you did, but I feel like you'd have to purposefully pause it to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm making sense, maybe I'm not. Who actually knows? All right, so I'm gonna just add one more little thing in here because there's one spot that's like a little too big to ignore, which is fine because there's a tennis ball and I can just yeet that right in the middle. Okay. The nice thing about mysteries is I don't have to do like listing graphics for them. That's another part that's not fun, but the listing graphics definitely don't take nearly as long as the deco page. The deco page doesn't take that long. I literally just did it within 8 minutes, but it feels long, I think, compared to everything else. I think that's where I'm at. I also wanted to figure out, which maybe I'll do as well. I'd probably get like most of these random ideas done. Is I wanted to do something with those Valentine's Day cellos. I was trying to think of something like cute, you know? I want it to be like functional. Or not functional. I want it to be something like cute. Because I'm thinking about ordering like die cuts. I haven't done die cuts in a while. And I'm thinking about maybe something Taylor Swift-ish. Because I feel like she's just like iconic currently. And I might like design it myself. Like draw it for fun. But I'd probably just draw it vector. Like I wouldn't like sit there with an Apple Pencil because I'm not like talented. But thinking about doing something like that, or maybe doing like a quote, because that'd be easy for me to do, like vinyls, and then doing like a little card, and then like signing them or something, like not like in an autograph way, but like XOXO A or something, I don't know. Or I could just like print my signature on it because I'm lazy. I don't really know. Okay, is Nick coming to bed? Maybe I won't get to do all this. I should probably write it all down in like a to-do list. What did I just say? Valentine's. Paint. Okay, that's it. But yeah, he said he might be on the last one. I'm in no rush. But anyways, I think I'll end the vlog here. I hope that you've been enjoying these super long vlogs of me just living my life basically, and you just hanging out. Oh, I just got my foil invoice. Let's see how many billions of dollars this is. Let's see. It's a very fast invoice. Let's see. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was. 76? What the? Oh, because they're the mixed metal foils. Yeah, like whenever I order foil, the mixed metal foil, like like the sheets are like 3 times as expensive, but I obviously just price them the same, but you know, it's expensive, right? Because let me check. Where's the mixed metal ones? That was the one page. Here, yeah. Well, I guess it depends because the deco page is 3 times as much. The bottom washi page is a little over 2 times as much. The bougie page is like 3 times as much. And yeah, it's like all about 3 times as much. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I have 1, 2, 3 new foil bundle like designs coming out. And I'm also not reordering, but I'm ordering more confetti version 2 as well, because that's obviously the most popular foil bundle design. So I actually put that on my to-do list is to check that. I like feel like a little nervous because writing these like foil orders kind of like makes my brain go scrambled. And I actually caught like a pretty big mistake that I would have literally like lost my mind about. It would have been like my fault and I would have been peeved at myself, but I caught it. So I'm like kind of nervous that I like also messed something else up in the foil order. But I did double check it. So I think tomorrow I might, or maybe not tomorrow, Because the thing is like, they're closed for holiday anyways. Like, I don't even know why. Like, they might just be doing PIs. I don't know. But, I think they're closed for a holiday, or maybe they're moving. I don't really know what the whole thing was. Yeah, it was an email. And I'm not good at reading emails. But yeah, I'm having a rush foil for, I think it's March Mystery. I don't really know. But otherwise, everything else, I was like, I don't really need it, like, right away. So, they said that as soon as they get back, I think that they're moving and it's a holiday, and then the holiday's, like, coming up, maybe it was. And then right after the holiday, they're going to rush the one thing that I need. And then the rest is going to be, like, coming later. But I'm very excited because I haven't done too many new foil bundles. And all the new foil bundles that I'm doing will be having the hole reinforcers on the last page, which is exciting, and I'm just pumped to do the new designs. One of them is like pretty universal, like could be used with almost, like, it depends on how picky you are. It's honestly where it comes down to. Could be used with almost anything. The other two are a little bit more niche, but not like wildly niche. I've done one before. It's kind of like a reformat, but like a new design. And then the other one is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I was talking to Hannah about it, and she's like, yeah, it's like kind of niche, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I messed this up or not. It's something that could be used for like a lot of things. So that's exciting. Excited for those to start popping their way up onto releases. Also, I have a ton of foil bundles to release, like more than I know what to do with, but I always like to have, like, because obviously it's not like, oh, I make this, I release it tomorrow. It's like I make this and it's going to be released 6 months kind of thing. So I do usually do at least 2 larger foil orders a year. This one I would say, like, if a large is a 10, this order is like a 7-ish. Maybe 7. So it's not like super big, but it's not super small, because it's all bundle stuff. There's no like a la carte items. So that's easy, and it might not be super easy for Kirsten because of the numbers and stuff I did, but she's smart girl. She can figure it out for sure. She is a mastermind when it comes to foil orders now, putting those babies away. I'm gonna reopen these files because I'm not like confident with myself. Oh, cool. She sent my email too. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I'll check tomorrow. Realistically, I'm probably going to not check tomorrow. I'm going to check the next day so that I can look at it with like extra fresh eyes, because between the numbers, I feel like I have some kind of dyslexic kind of thing, but numbers especially, and it was like really hard. Like when I worked at this restaurant, oh my God, and I had to do like checks and stuff. Or whenever I was a hostess and I worked at a restaurant, and writing phone numbers down, forget about it. Or like reading phone numbers, it's just not my vibes. But between the numbers of like how much I have to buy of things, and then the foil colors are like letters and numbers, like a code. Y'all, brain, she's just not working. All right, my mystery's done. Just plopping these files into this folder. Kirsten, I do not believe is not in tomorrow, so I don't think I need to send this to, what's going on? All right, let me see what day she's in. I think she's in Friday. Maybe? I don't really know. She is a sweetie and made me a calendar because I cannot keep up with when she's in. It should be in Friday. Realistically, probably won't finish anything until Friday, so I'm just going to go ahead and send this off to Miss Kirsten. Miss Kirsten. And I think that's going to be all for tonight. Like I said, I'm probably going to go do another coat, maybe the final coat on this thing that I'm working on. And then kind of see where the night takes me. But well, thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next one.